If we don't like it, we can just actually listen to that one and decide what to say.
Yeah, I'm recording right now.
Okay.
So, fun. Alright. Alright. So, this is take one of the Ever Wonder podcast.
Okay.
Quick brief thing before we start introducing ourselves. So, the Ever Wonder project is focused on getting public health out there and teaching people about public health and what public health can actually do to help us. And the focus of this talk is going to be about anxiety and focusing on anxiety in college students. My name is Malik. I'm going to be running this podcast, asking the main questions. And I have my special guest here.
My name is Victor Alamo.
Okay. What do you like to do, Victor? What do you do for fun?
I play volleyball here at SC.
Okay.
I play video games. I watch YouTube.
Nice.
Chill. I just chill.
Okay. You like to chill?
Yeah.
Just hang out?
Yep.
Alright. So,
Chill guy.
how do you do in classes? How's the work? How does the work feel?
This year specifically, I got like 2 online classes. So that's the most I've had in my other years. But like, for the in-person classes, it's the same as always. Just be there on time. That's just basically it. For the online ones, it's just easier.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you say the workload's getting better.
Yeah.
It's not stressful.
Yeah, it's
But
less stressful.
There are times where you do get stressed out, especially with volleyball and with school and the overlap. It's definitely hard.
Mostly with volleyball, mostly with live.
Yeah. How do you deal with the stress in volleyball?
I crash out,
Yeah.
and then I decide to talk about it like when I'm ready to talk about it.
So you like to talk about it though? It helps you out.
Yeah,
Like,
after a
it
while.
makes you feel better.
After a while.
But you gotta cool down first.
Yeah, after a while.
But is there anything you do while you like cool down? Like
Maybe listen to music. Yeah, I'll say that. I listen to music mostly.
So during those times of, like stress, before the stress, do you feel like anxious? Like you get like anxiety?
Like what moment do you?
Like, for example, like when you first got to the AIC and you first had to start doing like college level tests, and you also were playing volleyball at the same time.
Yeah.
How did you feel? Like even though you were already doing school, you still had to get used to being here and the different education
I felt like
systems.
I needed to like remind myself constantly that I needed to block in. In school or before, it was maybe at the end of the semester, or maybe reverse do it at the beginning of the semester, so it's easier at the end. But like in college, there's no rule for that. You always need to do that. So that,
So it's a lot of like mental work though.
Yeah.
Once you got it.
Yeah, it's mostly
It's like,
mental. The workload is always gonna be there.
yeah. Would you say it's like self work? Like there's a lot of like self reflection. Like you think about like a lot of stuff happening.
Yeah.
So you say that helped you a lot, just thinking about like what's going on. Like I'd say like getting a better picture of it.
It helps me stay locked in,
Yeah, because it helps you get like a better idea of what's going, like what you have to do, and then you can get back into whatever you need to accomplish. Okay. So if AIC could offer like anything, like to help with like the anxiety and the nerves, like in those moments before the test, before the game, like what would you need? And what would help you out?
Tough question.
Yeah. Because I know, like me personally, when I get stressed, when I feel like those moments, I do like a lot of walking. I'll go outside, or I'll like listen to music in my room, similar, like, or just like I'll try to get in a different like headspace, because like it just helps me like remove myself from that feeling. Because sometimes the anxiety is overwhelming. Like, it's just like it just feels like it's a lot. Like that's all. It's a whole load on top of itself with everything else.
I don't know what AIC might do or does to help. but I say something that does is just some alone time. It's just helpful sometimes. Reflect, and think about the situation, how to like adjust to it, and respond accordingly. But like, yeah, I don't know what AC, like, what new thing can they do to help, but that's just something I do.
Do you think if they offer something to like talk to people, or like not even just talk to people, but like places to go to like gather, just so you can like talk to friends, but like in a more private area, like for example, there's like the upstairs in the Hive. You go upstairs, it's a small room. But
maybe
just
more
like
areas like that,
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe
it's
outside
too secluded,
when
exactly.
Good,
where everyone can see it, or somewhere like visual.
Because I don't think like 1v1 talks with other people that you don't trust and you just met don't work.
Exactly. Like,
so you just need spaces where you can talk to the people you already know.
Yeah, because you're already doing it.
Yeah.
Like, you're already talking to your friends when you're already in times of stress, so you need time to support. But if there was actually somewhere where you could go and do these things, it would be a lot easier just to live life. I see a lot of people have better mental states.
Would. Maybe more facilities like that in the athletics, in the gym. Yeah, sure they have that lobby area with the panties. I don't know, that room's always cold.
Yeah.
But maybe outside, maybe near the offices. I don't know.
Somewhere to put something, just something.
Just throwing that out there. Yeah.
So
maybe here and there with two.
All right, so I'm gonna wrap up this little discussion we're having, but I just want to say thank you for being here, Victor.
Yep.
And I just want to end off on the fact that public health, the thing I'm trying to go into, the thing I'm trying to focus on, is focused on getting stuff like that to the school, like how, but not the actual like creation of it. More of who do we have to talk to get the funding, to get the facilities, to get the permission to do it. So because if we can find out that it's actually helping the student body, then it's way easier to actually implement these things. But we don't know that it's actually helping people unless people tell us, people talk about it. So these podcasts and these discussions may help us like teach people about public health without physically having to make them sit through like a long, hour-long documentary.
Yeah.
Because people in our generation, people in our generation don't want that. They rather have like a sit-down talk or just something quick to listen to.
Yeah, something quick. Yeah.
So, again, thank you. I'm Monique.
See you, Victor.